All right then, come on birds. Hey, welcome back folks. How we doing today? Welcome back to another edition of Somewhere Downrange. I'm your old buddy Brad, and today we out here hunting doves with 100-year-old shotguns. This is going to be fun. Now, I figured just out of providence and respect, I would start out with the Winchester Model 97. Now this is a 6-digit shotgun. It's about 101 years old. It's a fine looking piece. Got a full choke on it. I've got some water and some seed bearing plants out there in front of me, about, I don't know, 32 yards. And it ought to be the perfect distance for the pattern on this gun. All we got to do is have the birds show up. Now we're also going to be using a Winchester Model 12. That's a little younger by about 30 years. And also got that Marlin I showed you in this, that little teaser in the 380 auto. And we'll just kind of drag them out one at a time. We'll sit and watch a spot. Hopefully the birds will come. Now it has been off and on rainy, overcast for a week. And I got out here this morning and it was overcast, foggy. And just now here at about 12:30 or so, it's finally getting to the point where you can see some blue sky over there. Still plenty of clouds, but it's starting to get better, and I think the activity probably pick up. I've probably seen a dozen whole birds in the last 6 hours and haven't even really been sitting there hunting them. I've just been driving around the place and seeing where they're flying and seeing what they might be, which field they might be sitting in pecking in. So hopefully pretty soon we'll have some good shots. Wait, coming in. Come in, come on baby, come on baby, come on baby. Ooh, I bet that hurt. Okay, so dove number 1 for the Winchester Model 97. Whew. She lets you know she's there when she goes off, but she'll let them know on the other end too. Stand by, I'm gonna go get that bird. Yeah. Damn. You get out here and mow this pasture. Whew. All right. There you go, baby. That's probably her first kill in 70 years. Maybe 60. Good sized little dove. Yep, regular morning, thin tail, nice deep tan breast on it. One little blood spot right there, so yeah, this will be good to go. All right, well, I don't have the power source to sit here and just turn the camera on for the next 6 hours, but every now and then we're gonna be checking in. So dove number 1 to the winning 97. She's a sweet shooting old girl, and she reaches out and gets them too. Okay, stand by, let's see what else we can find. Alrighty then, so it's been about half an hour. I've seen 2 birds. I think I've had 3 fly about 70 yards west of me. But even a full choked winning 97 with 8 ain't gonna do any good at that distance. 9 days ago, before this wet and rainy weather hit that was on us for the last 7 days, off and on, there were so damn many doves out here you couldn't count them. I thought, man, this is the year to make the video. Dove hunting with 100+ year old shotguns. And then the rain said, oh my bear. God damn it. I am happy that we have a little sunshine. It's nice, and it's supposed to get nice for a day or two, but I go back to work tomorrow, and then next weekend is going to be just like it was last week. 5 full days of 40 and 60% chance of rain, just about constant system and overcast. It's really starting to piss me off. So, it's a damn good thing that dove season in Oklahoma lasts 2 damn whole months, because it may take me 2 whole months to kill 30 doves, and that would be just about my limit for the season. That make one hell of a fine meal, but you need all those. There's about 2 bites of meat on a single dove. You need a bunch. Oh well, enough for this check-in. Oh, stand by. Circling around. Come on back, baby. Come on, there's water over here. Free fucking water. Come on. Come on. There you go. Turn. You gonna come in? Coming in. Coming in. Anything else around? You're mine, motherfucker. Bye. Well, you can't hit every damn one of them. That's why they call it dove hunting and not dove killing. Shit. So, 2 shots, 1 bird. That's a 50% ratio. That's better than average. The average hunter is 3 shells and 1 bird. And he was by himself. I like to see them 4, 5, 6, 10 at a time, like they were 2 fucking weeks ago. All right, well, put the hammer down on the old blunderbuss. Check back with you in a little bit. Stand by. All righty then. Hey, welcome to the range. Glad you got out here with me. Getting pretty sunny, pretty nice. It was ugly this morning. Getting ready to shoot that 380 video on that Browning BDA, but right now I need to do a little test. I gave this old girl a really good cleaning out. She had about 100 years worth of crud and grunge in her. Man, whoever had her before must have just throwed it in the gun rack, upside down to pick up, rolled the windows down, and drove 500,000 miles. So, the Marlin, Model 19, takedown, 16 gauge. Let's see how she does, because it's probably been 70 or 80 years since she shot at anything. Stand by. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give her a try. See how she does. Whoop! Whoop! Man, she ring that bell, don't you? That's pretty cool. Well, I know one thing. It must be a fuller modified choke, because that bad boy ain't spreading out much. I think she's going to run. Stand by. Alrighty, folks. I mentioned that I thought this gun might be shooting a little low. So I'm going to do a quick check. Now, please don't get in the comments and tell me how crappy my freehand drawing of a migratory game bird is. I know I suck, but I did the best I could with what I had at the moment. This is a representation of your regular size mourning dove. It ain't the big northern. It ain't them big towny doves with the banded collar from Eurasia. probably about 95%, 96% size. You know, hey, I did what I could. But I've got him up here in the center of the board, and then I got a whole bunch of pretty blank white right there. My point of aim is going to be right there. Let's see where that pattern goes, shall we? And I think it's going to fall a little low. I'm pretty damn sure it is. And if that's the case, well, a shotgun that shoots low is tough to use because you have to obscure your target with the barrel to raise above it, and man, that's tough to do. So I'm just going to fire one shot into that artist representation of a bird. Let's see what kind of pattern we get. Stand by. And I was shooting at him from about 18, 19, 20 yards. So I've got a pretty good pattern around him, and I've got 6, 7, 8 hits in him. Cool. Maybe it was just that one load I shot the other day. Let's send a couple more. Stand by. Hell, them shot cups make a hole, won't they? That's some dead critters right there. She ain't shooting low. That's a really nice pattern right there. Let's get a close-up on that. I did notice when I was firing the other day that a couple of those rounds looked like the primers tried to blow. I'm gonna say that's nothing wrong with that pattern right there. All right, so testing complete. I know she don't shoot low. Maybe I just had some bad shells. They are from Italy, that Mirage shit. It's the cheapest I could find. All right, stand by, folks. Let's see if we can hit a real one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Look at that smile. All right. We got steam, we got sound. Let's get some action.
I like action.
Oh, man. Yeah, me too. Hey, folks, welcome back. Another edition of Somewhere Downrange, and today we're going to do our level best to try to get some dove hunting done with some 100-plus-year-old shotguns. Now, I got my sweet little hunting partner here with me. Sometimes you see her on camera, sometimes you don't, so don't worry. If you don't see her, she's just back behind there doing something. I don't know what it is. But today, we have, for your consideration, 3 pump-action 12 and 16 gauge shotguns, 2 12s, 1 16 gauge, that are, as far as I'm concerned, historical artifacts, but they work wonderfully and they do a damn fine job. Left to right, the venerable Winchester M97 takedown 12 gauge with its factory full choke length barrel. In the center, made by Marlin, but made for National Firearms Company, a catalog department store house brand out of one of the big name catalogs from 1900s and beyond. in 16 gauge. But it is in essence a Marlin Model 19 takedown. They only made them for 2 years, 06 and 07. That'd be 1906 and 07. So we have 105-year-old shotgun, 119-year-old shotgun, and then the baby of the group, the pup, is going to be the Winchester Model 12 on the far right. It's only 74 years old. It still needs a little breaking in probably. In 12 gauge as well. And it's got on the end of its barrel, which you can see is just a few inches shorter than the other barrels, what was at the time in 1951 when this shotgun was made. Interchangeable chokes were available, and even before that, but its interchangeable choke is what's called the Weaver choke system, and it works really well. And right now it's wearing the improved modified choke, and that works great for doves and other critters as well. And that's the gun that the Wendy here wants to carry today, and I don't blame her, because it's a class act and it's nice and light, but it still gets the job done, and she likes it a lot, I think.
And it's always important to know what's on the end of your gun.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got to know what you're dealing with there. You just can't take any chances with that. Ask her, she'll tell you. So
it's all about the tip. It's all about
yeah, you made me laugh.
and turn red.
Yeah, I haven't blushed like this in quite a while. But we're going to drag these out. Now, that's not a dove, but it sounds like a kookaburra. What the hell can I? You probably can't hear it, but that was a wild. It sounded like a jungle bird. What was that?
I have no idea.
It's still over getting after it. Sounds almost like a mud duck.
I mean, we could have.
I don't know.
It's probably a protected bird.
I was about to say it's probably protected.
Why would you even put that in my head?
I don't know. That subliminal thing, I guess. I don't know. We think alike. So she's going to carry that Model 12, and I'm going to carry the 97. I say carry. We're just going to be sitting in chairs in the brush waiting on the doves to show up, which, by the way, may or may not happen. We had some really cool weather. It was 58 degrees this morning, and we had rain and cool weather for the last 9 days, except for a couple, and I ain't been seeing near the doves, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's what we're using. That's the ages, and we're just using 7.5 and number 8s, and hopefully we'll get a little action on them.
Got a question.
Yes?
How many times do you have to pump it before it goes off?
Well, just once if you do it right.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll make sure I do it right the first time.
Oh, hell. I'm going to leave that in. Okay. Without further ado, unless something else happens to pop up while the camera isn't on, let's go hunt some birds. What do you say? Stand by. God almighty. Coming in, Wendy. Good shot. Yeah. Can you find it? Woohoo! Pretty bird. Nice looking dove too.
DRT.
DRT, they're right there.
$500,000.
$500,000. That's not even an appetizer yet.
Bacon wrapped breasts.
Oh yeah, my favorite kind.
Dream.
My
Every
favorite.
man's dream.
Breast with bacon. Stand by.
Where'd that come from?
The north. Okay, Wendy Pretty shooting, on camera and off. You just made a really pretty shot. Tell us about it.
While you were fucking around, I had a rifle in one hand.
A rifle?
Okay, a shotgun in one hand and a shotgun in the other hand.
Yeah, because I was fucking around with a gate, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that makes me two-fisting. That's my Indian name. Here, hold your own damn rifle while I kill this bird.
I thought it was Sneezing Beaver.
Oh my God. So the bird came in, landed on the wire.
Just above us.
Yep.
Like 10 feet. And it's like, what dove does that? I mean, we weren't hidden.
And I swear, Brad, I saw its tongue go.
Yeah, it might have done that. I don't know.
I said, Brad, will you look at that?
We look at that, and I looked up and said, what the fuck?
Hold your own damn shotgun.
Yeah, hold your own shotgun. And I said, don't shoot him, you'll blow that wire in half.
So he decided he needed to take lift off the wire. And I took a couple steps, and I pulled the trigger, and he nosedived.
Nosedived. It was a pretty... Now, you're right-handed, aren't you?
I'm left-handed.
You're left-handed?
I am left-handed.
But were you shooting right-handed?
Yes, I was.
Okay. So, you're a lefty, shooting right-handed, twisting to the right, which on pass shooting is, if you're stanced in the right-hand stance, is the toughest pass to make. And yet, you just blasted him, and they all hit him in the head and the neck, not one bead in the breast. It was the perfect lead. It was awesome. It was. It was great. Where'd you learn how to shoot like that?
Maybe Bad Brad?
Bad Brad? I've heard tell of him. I don't know. But it was a pretty shot. A really pretty shot.
And he was recovered.
Yeah,
Hence, that's how we know that there was not any beads in his breast.
Oh, yeah.
Breast.
He's in the bag now. He's just meat in the bag now. But, yeah, he fell. Well, I wish the camera had been on for that one. That would have been perfect. That was... I guess, I'm going to have to check into the price of a pair of Google glasses, Because if I'd been wearing some, I'd have got that shot if I'd have had the presence of mind to turn them on. Well, it was a damn fine shot.
Thank you.
You're against all odds of the way you were, like I said, you're a lefty, you're holding it in the right, you're passing to the right instead of the natural left pass, which is easier to do. It's easy, I mean, with anything.
Takes skill.
Yes, you got it. The girl got skill. All right, well, I just want to tell you guys about that because don't fuck with her.
That's right. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with her. All right.
All right, more birds. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, that's not one.
No, that's if that's a huge hawk or a little eagle, he's huge, but I mean, hawks are still around, but that's one big-ass hawk if he's a hawk. Whew. There are eagles in this flight pad. They come over over this pass. I've seen them feeding on carrion down in the river just 3 miles down the road, and I saw one once. I said, no, that's not. And I put the rangefinder on it, and by God, it was a bald eagle. I mean, we had them on our farm up at Crescent on the Cimarron. Big old tall cottonwood trees. They love to nest in those because they make a nest about this goddamn big around. So, yeah. Well, congratulations on one fine shot. One of the harder shots to make. About the only thing that's harder to do is when they're coming at you by surprise and you have to lift up and then spin on one foot on a toe and heel and then pass through them as they go away from the top up here. And that's... When you learn how to do that, you learn that with pheasants because they like to do that shit. If you get real good at it, you can do it with a dove.
That's just like me to make it the hard shot.
Damn right.
Always, every time.
Damn right. That's the fun way. All right, we'll be back. I go pick up your bird. Well, folks, the end of part one. The weather, the rain, even though it's gorgeous and beautiful now, really chased a lot of the doves that were here on their way to Houston. So we got 3 today, and then got a couple last weekend. I mean, you know, we're doing good, doing better. We've seen a few doves, but still not in the numbers we want to, and sit and watch a place for hours and hours and just, you know, maybe see one. Driven around a lot of the different fields and farms and roads that I can hunt, and I'm just not seeing anything. So we're wary of waiting. You got up when? 4 o'clock this morning?
4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Old girl, she been up a while. Old boy here, he been up about that long.
It's been a day's worth of makeup.
Yes, it has. It has. Yeah, it has, no doubt. But we're going to get out and give it another try. So I was hoping to, 2 weeks before the season started, it was going to be a week and done. But looks like we're going to just do a couple parts here, a couple parts there. We got to wait on the doves to show up. We can't just drive around and film a bunch of hanging out. Anyway, we're glad you guys stopped in to see us. This is the end of part one. It's the first, what is today, the 6th?
Yep, September 6th.
First week of September.
It was 57 degrees this morning.
Yeah.
Cloudy, little misty on the way out.
Yeah.
And I think now it's 74.
Yeah, 74, 75. Gorgeous. Jesus, is the best
North
dove hunting
wind.
weather you could get, but it should have come from the other direction. Not from the northwest or the northeast. If it had come from the south, southwest, it'd have been fine. It would have just pushed them all back up in here, but that's why they call it dove hunting, not dove killing, right? But Wendy made some pretty shots today, and I'm awful proud of her. She does good.
Had a good teacher.
You're a good teacher, and you had a damn fine weapon to hunt with.
That's right.
74-year-old Winchester Model 12 with a Weaver choke system. It's a good old shotgun. Pretty smooth, pretty slick.
It was impressive shooting it.
Awesome. So anyway, stay tuned for part 2 coming up in a week or 2 or 3 or 4. Just depends on when the birds show up. Oklahoma dove season this year lasts from September 1st to October 31st. Shuts down in November, picks back up in December again. So hopefully we'll have some nice flocks come down from Nebraska, South Dakota, that area. Just bypass Kansas altogether and come right down here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come back again. I'm your host, Brad.
Wendy.
Wendy. Little Wendy.
Co-host.
Co-host. Co-host. Card girl. Cheerleader and various other sundry duties.
Student.
Yeah, there you go.
Multiple roles.
It'll happen. Right? Anyway, y'all be good. Have fun. Be careful. Hope the coming hunting season is good to you. We'll see you soon. Bye.
OCO.
OCO.
Oh.
Hell yeah.